Hey guys, it's Luigispanish here, and I'm here on the Gang channel, and we've got an important topic to discuss. So, today, we're going to be discussing which character from the Queen's Gambit would be most likely to grief higher by 5. Before we move on, please, make sure that you left a like on the video. It really helps out the channel, and if you don't, this will happen. Left a like yet? Great. Now we can move on. So let's discuss Higher by 5. So, Higher by 5 has 5 episodes, 4 challenges, and a jury segment. So we're going to be judging this based on who would grief the most amount of episodes. 5 being the most, and 0 being the least. Now let's move on to the first character. Our first character we'll be discussing is Beth Harmon. Now, Beth Harmon is of course the main character in the Queen's Gambit, and her journey throughout the series is to become a Grand Master. Obviously, we see her from a young age, and she expresses a lot of frustration throughout the series. Often at times, she's very angry. I believe because of Beth's short temper, she would be likely to grief 4 out of the 5 challenges in Higher by 5. Which one would she do the most damage to? Most likely the Minion Makeover Challenge. There is that scene in the show where she vigorously expresses her distaste for minions, and I feel this serves as a big evident factor in why she would target that challenge specifically. That episode also features the Love Island Challenge, so it would make sense that she would also destroy that one too. Now, I'd like to think that Beth spawns TNT on all of the challenges, so they would be beyond recovery. You'd have to load up a backup if you wanted to save those challenges. Next up on the list is Benny Watts. So, it's important to talk about stats. As you may know, Benny held the United States Championship in 1966, and then became the co-champion in 1967, alongside Beth Harmon. Now, he's an honorary person. He has his ways in playing chess, and he's very intimidating, and for this reason, I feel like he could get away with griefing the entire show. 5 out of 5 episodes. I feel as if Benny would not do too much significant damage that can be repaired, but more so an inconvenience to Happy throughout the series. I'm thinking he maybe just replaces the ground with Sponge, and onwards from that, I don't think there's too much irreversible damage, but each episode would take a hit in some capacity. Our next character on the list will be Borgov. Throughout the series, Borgov was Beth's opponent, and they often faced each other multiple times. It's important to note that he does hold the Grandmaster title, and he's the World Chess Champion. Though, he's a very honorary player, and for that reason, I feel like he would only grief 1 challenge. And I feel like that challenge would only be the jury, because I feel like it would remind him of his loss against Beth Harmon. And that's something that he wouldn't want to remember. He may be honorable, but I definitely see why he would target that challenge. I don't think it would be too severe though. I think he might just pick it up and move it to a different spot that might be hard to find. And while that's not necessarily griefing, it just makes it a bit more difficult on Happy's end to put together. Our final character will be Harry Beltic. Now, Harry is Beth's first official win in the Kentucky State Championship. He does hold that title in 1963, but then goes on to retire playing chess. I feel as if since he's an off-the-map player, and eventually retires and tries to coach Beth, I don't really see him griefing any challenges. And if he were to mess up one for any particular reason, he would definitely go after CJ Kart Tour. That just seems like the type of challenge that he wouldn't enjoy playing. And guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Do you agree with my opinion? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.